morning! Oh, and welcome to my daily vlog of life on our beef and arable farm here in South Yorkshire. If you like this sort of content, which you probably don't know if you've not watched the video yet, but like, subscribe and share it with your friends. Today, it's not looking great, is it, with the weather, but hopefully we can get some baling done. If not, we'll be doing a bit of muck spreading. Right, it is time to jump on the TM and get some cows fed. Just feeding out now. These guys are looking fairly hungry. Andy will come down and straw these up in a minute. And they'll be done until this afternoon. Another bucket full going round. Andy's somewhere, we'll catch up with him. As to what he's doing, I think he's on a straw blower. Is he a look through my dirty windows? Picking up a bale. Morning, Andy. How's things?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, alright, yeah. I think Andy's done a shear bolt again. Oh, should we get them bits soon? I think I'll have to ring him, see what crack is. So just going past the pen that we mucked out yesterday. I've got a few big bales in there for him to smash about, and Andy's just strawed him up prior to breaking his shear bolt, bless him. It's coffee time. Oh, we're just getting some cattle out now. These guys are waiting for the hay. We didn't want to put it there because they're going to smash it as they go past. Connor's just been on doing a mix. Andy fetching some bales round. And we're going to get these cattle taken. Loaded up to go. Right, I'm on it. We'll get a bit further. Right, I'm back into the yard. It's like it's dinner time. I know it's dinner time, I'm hungry. So I've had my dinner already. It's nearly the start of the video and I've had my dinner. Crazy, the morning's just flown by. We've got to go and check the straw, because fingers crossed, we've got a breeze. The sun's belting down now. That straw that was too wet yesterday might just go. So one way to find out is pop in the Hilux and have a look. These beans look well. Not sure if you can see on the camera, but you can see the heat rising off the field. So it's just not there. I mean, here, where it's just gone a bit thin, it'd be fine. But you just get a bit where there's a little bit more straw on top, and it's close, like it's real close. Where it's been run on, it's wet through. I think we might. I don't like doing it because half the time I feel like it just wastes fuel, but straw just to dry out on its own, and then we're not adding any extra inputs of turning it. But it's going to rain. It's nearly there. I reckon if it was turned over, it'd be there in next to no time. So decision time. I think the rake's going on. We'll get back to the farm, put it on 6.9. Don fetching in the wheat. That's a beast of a tractor, isn't it? 250. A chrome stack, and then the postman behind. Sounds like scrap the turning idea. We're just going to bale it. Because we don't sell any straw, it doesn't need to be perfect. We can just use it straight away. So I can see my dad's point in that. If we were selling it, you need it to be a good quality. People aren't moaning at you because it's not right and blah blah blah. Well, we're doing it for ourselves. Just save the hassle. We'll give it to the cattle before it even thinks about getting musty or warm or whatever. So they'll be gone. These guys are getting set up to fetch the bales back from me, because where we are, we need to fetch them back pretty soon. And I'll get this baler fired up and get to the field. Oh, she's starting up. Pick up the pickup reel. Camera on. Let's get out of here, get some bales done. Another example of fly tipping in South Yorkshire. I mean, why couldn't they just took it to tip, eh? We're at the field, we will lower that down. We'll pop the PTO in. Nice and steady. Oh, somebody's not put the PTO chain on. So we better go and put that on. Right, we're back up and running proper now. PTO chains, nothing flying round. We'll get going. Wind's blowing nicely through now. Bit wet, I think, a few of these bales on this headland, but we'll use them first. But we get into the proper runs and we should be all right. Combines are rolling in the distance over there. See the dust? We got some wiggly runs here. Keep me entertained anyway, won't it? People get real knocked off by stuff like this. I think it keeps you awake, doesn't it? That's all that does. In the field, you're just fetching me the moisture meter. So we'll give it a try and see what we've got in this bale. And some of them are wet, but 14.1. 11.5, that'll do. Over that side of the field will be wet, so I've told Connor to put them on a separate, well, all on one trailer basically, and then we can use them over the next week or so and they'll be done. But if we'd have come and turned the field, this would have got turned and it didn't need doing, so it would have been a waste. And yeah, it's working it out, isn't it? But like I say, because we're not doing it for a customer, it's not so bad. The customer is ourselves. Right, anyway, on with this. So Connor's just getting trailer dropped off now. Getting some bales around him. There we go. More corn coming in, more bales going out. So I'm just noticing now, getting up to 101 degrees. We need to clean this. We need to clean this. Slow down for that bump. We need to clean this filters off in here. We'll get to the end of the run. So engine off, and the reason we turn engines off when we've got PTOs, so you can hear that still running. But we're not going to be going anywhere near that end. We're going into the bonnet here. In fact, I better shut the door first. So it doesn't look major bunged up, but we'll clean that off in a second. Check the other one. Yeah, that might be it. Whereas if we'd left the engine on, sometimes we have to if it's that hot. We've not seen it in time. It would pull all that crap into the radiator. So having the screens would have helped us in no way, shape or form. Right, we're back up and running now. So we'll just see if that temperature drops. 96 already, look. Yes, the engine's been off. Look how quick it's dropping. So it wants to be like 89, or maybe these run a little bit hotter. That's where we're looking for. So we'll see if it gets down there. I've just got out of the cab now, left the tractor running, but we're not going to be doing anything with the machine. We just come to check on these bales. So yeah, I think I've got maybe a little bit too much pressure on these. So just giving it another check. 16, 10, 9. Yeah, so that's can be stored in the shed. Happy days with that. With the baler, the straw comes up, the pickup reel there, goes into this stupper part, which is this section, and these, I'm not sure what they're called, but like fingers basically, when there gets enough straw into here, trip and push it up into the chamber, which is here. In there you've got like two massive rods that pound a plate to push the bale out of the baler. But so there's pressure, these rams here squeeze the bale so that it doesn't just pop it straight out. So we're wanting to get the weight in it, that's the key. So we're adding pressure to these rams to hold the bale tight. And you can see it bulges the width there to the inwards there. So when it comes out, it sort of pops back out. There's just that much pressure on these two plates. I will say about baling, and I think a lot of farmers who've done any type of square baling can relate to, is the not seasickness, but like the power surge. So when that plunger is going backwards and forwards, it's putting more and more demand, putting demand on the engine at one point and not at the other, and it really surges you forward. Now on the John Deere baler, if you remember from last year when we had the John Deere baler and the 7310 on demo, I had a fancy thing that sort of worked with the GPS, and it took out the rock. So I think it like disengaged the gears, or it did some wizardry anyway, and it sorted it so it didn't do it. We had lots of beeps going on in here, tying knots and things like that. So it's when there's a long beep, then that's when you start worrying. See the power demand change though. So that green bar that's going up and down is the demands of the engine. You can see it's just to the rocking of the plunger, or whatever it's called. My dad's come to take me off now. He's going to do a bit of baling. I'll do some of the stacking in the yard. Back to captivity for me. Oh, Andy's got his load on. With one of the local roads being shut, it's made this one really busy. It's like a rat run. So it'll be a bit of a nightmare to get out. Off he goes, nice and steady. Job's a good one. Managed to get in front of him because he's a courteous driver, is Andy. He's going to get on the weighbridge now. Oh, it's a heavy load. He's got it. Beast. He's got the lovely job of reversing down the alley so that we can get it unloaded. He's shifting these big bull gates. I'm gonna just try and save the shed. Got it. Because we're building the new outside stack here, so I've got that on a bit of an angle because we want it just to lean in a little bit. Then these are the back bales that we push up to, so I want these just on a bit of an angle that way if I can, because we're going to be smashing stuff up to them. And then I need to try and keep this as straight as possible, but leaving a bit of a gap so we can access these water pipes. Some gate is that. It's like one of them that I think we've just moved it around the yard a million times. So we use it in that new shed where we put the little grazing. Ah yeah, we do, we use it. I'm thinking it's a gate that we've moved around and round and round and said, oh, it's a good heavy bull gate, that we'll keep it, and never had a use for it, but we have actually got a use for it. We've got some sleeves and we put it in. Yeah, anyway, shut up, Joe. While I'm waiting, oh, he's here actually, Andy's here. Oh, I was going to say, while I wait for Andy, I'm going to do mixed mentions. It is a happy birthday to Becky Hussey, who is 52, Dennis Stainthorpe, who is 74. Happy birthday to you both. Thank you very much for donating to Yorkshire Air Ambulance. If anybody else wants to do that and get on the mixer, and I mentioned in the video, links in the description below. So, brilliant. 6,000 and some pounds now, fantastic. I'm going to get the meal bucket on here, do a bit of mealing while Andy gets that trailer backed in for me. Andy's off, get another load, so we've got a full one down here. I'll just feed out this bit of meal and then we'll start unloading. Hey, I better switch back over machines, get on the 9 metre, stack some bales. Andy gets back, he wants to be getting back to the field, not stucking around in the yard, so I need to keep this machine oiled and keeping it running. But I think this is maybe where I'm going to leave it. So tomorrow, hopefully, or in the next couple of days, we're going to see the mega stack starting, 9 bales high with this thing. Yeah, it's different, it's high. So watch out for that. Oh, I've got somebody ringing me, 1 second. My mum sorting out teas for everybody. So anyway, yeah, that's keeping the machine oiled as well. Get everybody getting their tea so that we can keep going. So yeah, this is where I'm going to leave it, is what I'm trying to get to. So if you have liked it, please press like, subscribe if you're not already, and share it with your friends, and we will see you tomorrow when you will see the mega stack. Yeah, 9 Heston bales high, hopefully, if we get enough bales in tonight to make it to that point, but you'll find out tomorrow. Anyway, thanks for watching, bye. I'm wondering, hot pork sandwiches, business. See you later guys, bye. Well, you know what I'm like with multiple endings. Yeah, I'm well known for it. So I just thought, I was backing these in very easily, and then now I've got no room to get in around there and then back up, you see. So I'm having to put them, which is a bit of a pain. I'm having to stack them how I want them stacked and then push them in sideways. It's not perfect, it's not the way that I like to do it, but it's the way I've got to have it done. Anyway, I just wanted to show you. Put the last of the 3 in. I'm just checking the line now, and I need to push these 2 more in. Need to get it right from the start. You can't get back to this and think, oh, I'll do it later. It needs to be perfect. So yeah, we'll get it done. I like the foundations, they need to be solid. Sit much better. Imagine tomorrow it's going to be there and then there, or somewhere there, I don't know. It's going to be high. Tune in to see it. Business.